Hello my crafty friends. Well, today it's our second installment of the classic wedding bundle. Again, a bundle is the stamp set and the die cuts that come with it. Today we're going to make a birthday card instead of a wedding card. So it's a really cool way to use this stamp set. We're also going to use the With You in Mind stamp set. We're going to use the happy birthday. This is in the new mini catalog, and this classic wedding is a online exclusive. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's set this aside here. And so this is the card we're going to make, and this is the Serene Love designer series paper. So we're going to do a fun fold, and this is using Lost Lagoon here and basic gray. So let's go ahead and get started. Pull all my supplies over here. So let's get all this stuff. Set my envelope over here. Won't need it just yet. And so let's go ahead and get started with the card base. Again, our colors are Lost Lagoon and basic gray. So this is basic gray, and it's 8.5 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5.5. So we'll go ahead and fold that over, and then we're going to have all our little pieces here. Let's go ahead and adhere some of this. So this is 2 3/4 by 4 inches, and we're going to put this piece right here like so. So this is going to be, I wanted this to be kind of a masculine card, so I'm not using the flowers, but you could put the flowers down here, and you could put these flowers here, and then you have a nice flowery card. But I wanted something a little more masculine, so we're going to put the flowers on the downside here. Oh, come on. So on this side, so I'm going to screw this down here. A little bit of border on here, and then I'm going to glue this down right here like so. So I went ahead and did some stamping and some die cutting so that this video is not super long, but this is a fun set. Lots of fun die cuts that go with it, and a lot of little die cuts, which I'm not usually a fan of, but I really enjoyed this. So I hope that you will enjoy it as well. Get this like I want it. All right. Now what I'm going to do is, for our fun fold, I'm just going to put this in here. So we need white here, and we need white cardstock here. So this, these pieces are exact same. So this is 4 by 2 3/4. Is that right? 2 3/4. Yes. 2.75. All right. So let's go ahead and let's put some glue here. Some glue on this inside. And I'm going to leave my inside blank so I can write in it to whoever I send it to. Now I need one on this side. Is that right? So I'm gonna glue, yep, okay. So make sure I don't glue it on the wrong side. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to center this right here. So I'm going to glue this down. All right. Okay, glue this down here. All right, so we're going to set this aside real quick, and we're going to work on our car. So we need a little bit more stamping on our car here of all these little pieces. So this is just from the silver foil. This is our bumper. I'll go ahead and glue the bumper on. These other little pieces, other silver pieces, I highly recommend the adhesive sheets, and just die cut with that on there, so when you pull it off, you have sticky and you don't get glue everywhere or more places from that. So we're gonna glue this down here like so. The bumper is, you can put the adhesive sheets on the bumper too, but it's pretty thick, so for me it's easy to just glue down. All right, so before I get too much stuff on here, I'm going to finish my stamping on here. So I'm going to color in the wheels, and I'm going to give a little bit of color to the back window. So what I'm going to do for the wheels is there's this fun little stamp here that I'm just going to ink this up, and it's going to stamp down here like so. Ta-da! And then for the window, a scratch sheet of paper here, and I'm going to do multiple generational stamping. So there's a window, back window one. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it 1, 2, 3 times, and then I'm going to stamp on my car, and you see it's not white anymore. It just has a little bit of color to it, so that's what I like. And then I'm also going to stamp my happy. So let me get some washi tape, because I just want happy on here. And let me find some here, just anything to cover this up so that you don't get ink. You only get ink on the happy part, you don't want it on this part. So when I stamp, bring my sheet back out here. So I'm just gonna ink up the happy. I'm gonna pull this off. And then I'm just gonna stamp happy, like so. And then I will clean this off real quick because I'm gonna do the birthday as well. I'm going to do that in Lost Lagoon. So I'll put this aside, close this up, and Lost Lagoon, and just find my scrap piece of paper. Here we go. So now, this time I don't care if I get the happy on there, because I'm just going to cut around it. But I'm just going to stamp right here. Like so. The happy doesn't matter because I'm using the happy in the gray. So, all right. So let's put this aside, make sure we don't have any. All right, let's trim up happy here, and then we will assemble, oops. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the birthday. So it's going to just take me a few minutes here. We're just going to cut around the birthday. And again, this was from the With You in Mind set. Has a nice big happy birthday, and it's a nice masculine birthday. I guess it's not super masculine, but I guess the biggest thing is it's not all feminine. It doesn't have lots of curly cues and things like that, so it does well for cards for guys. And let me tell you, guys like getting cards. I know my nephews love getting cards from us, and our grandsons and our nephews. I already said nephews, but our son. Anyway, just don't forget the guys when you're sending cards. You know, they need to know that you're thinking about them as well, and it's just a good reminder that, you know, that you love them and that you care for them. So I like to try to make guy cards. There's lots of fun flowers out there for girls, and sometimes you have to work a little bit at getting guy stuff. And so I like this set because it's not all frilly and things, so it'll, using the right colors, you can easily make a card for a male in your life. So let's get rid of that. All right, so now let's just do the bottom part of this. Just cut around, and I found that I'm more liking cutting than I used to, and so I guess maybe I've gotten a little better at it and stuff. So it's It's fun to cut things out. You can get different designs and just really different look when you cut things out. And you don't have to be super precise, you know. Just kind of follow along and cut along the outline of things, and always leave a little white space for two reasons. One, it makes a good outline, and two, you don't have to be super precise if you have a little white space. So there we go. All right, so there is our birthday cutout. All right, so let's put our card together. And so like I said, so these are our tail lights. I know they're white, but I wanted them to match the Lost Lagoon in white. All right, so this is the back window. So again, this is adhesive, so it just peels off, and we're just gonna stick it right down here like so. And then this is the back of the trunk. So for some reason I can't pick this up. And then we're gonna just pull the adhesive off of this. In theory, sometimes it's a little stubborn. So we're just gonna use this tool to get that off. I know we can do it. It's shy because it's on camera. Let's spot the other end here. There we go. Perfect. All right, so now we're just going to stick that right down there. All right, so now our chrome around our tail lights, peel that off as well. Looks like that's going to come easier. So I'm going to put the bigger part on the bottom here, like so. Oh, that one came off super easy, yay. All right, so I'm gonna put that here. Now what I wanna do is I wanna put my little lights. So all these are die cuts that come with the die cut part of the set, of the bundle. So just a tiny bit of glue here. And then I'm going to use my tool to pick these up and get them glued down. This is a really handy tool. I didn't have it for a long time, and then I got it, and now I'm like, wow, I should have bought this a long time ago. All right, so there we go. Now our car is ready to go. So let me go ahead and get this down. All right, so what I want to do is I want to just put my car here, and I'm going to do my happy birthday here. So let me go ahead and glue the car down. I'm just going to basically put the car in the middle. Like so. And then I want to put some dimensionals on, where'd you my, oh, here they are, on the happy. I'm actually just gonna put it right here and right there. But I don't really want it there, so it's gonna do here. Happy. So now the birthday, I want to kind of hang over, so I'm going to put a dimensional here, and I'm going to put a dimensional down here. And I'm going to put a mini one down here, because when it over the car, I want it to be like that. Otherwise it'll, because the car already is there, it will pop it up and it'll be high centered, so to speak. So let's go ahead and do that. And then like so. All right, just a few more things here. Let's get our embellishments here somewhere. I don't remember where I put them. Let's see here. So these are the tinsel gems, and so this is Lost Lagoon, so it will match quite well. So I'm just going to do a bigger one here. Right there. And then one of these smaller ones. Right there. There we go. All right, so now our card's done. So let me show you real quick how to do the envelope. So here is the envelope. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this little confetti-like one, and we're gonna use Lost Lagoon. We're going to get our scrap pad again. See, I've done a few here. And we're going to, you see this is kind of a triangle, so we're gonna just put the triangle, we're just gonna go like this. And it's pretty quick. It decorates the whole little flat part, and it fits in quite nicely. So if you turn it this way and then you can come back down this way, it fills in nice, but it doesn't have a lot of overlap, so that you have images stamped on one another. Let's finish this bottom. And ta-da! We have our envelope finished and nice and decorated. So anyway, so here's a birthday card with the classic wedding stamp set. And so that's kind of fun to be able to do something besides just wedding stuff. But I wanted to show you a couple other things. So here's another one with some more designer series paper from the same Serene Love, but this is using Night of Navy and Old Olive and some Calypso Coral. But then here's another birthday card using the Country Inn designer series paper. I believe that's what it's called. And then here's a fun little twist, is a Christmas card. So there is these little leaves things, and there's a die cut for them, and so I just cut a bunch of them out, made myself a circle to glue them onto, made my little car, and now I have a cute little Christmas card. So anyway, lots of things to do with the Classic Wedding. It's an online exclusive, so I would pick yours up today and start having lots of fun with it. Thanks for joining me.